Hello children, today I am going to explain you your next poem Four Little Foxes by Lewis Carroll. Before I start this poem, let's know about the poet. Lewis Carroll was an American poet, lecturer and teacher. He was very interested in nature and Native American literature and often based his work on these themes. Students, in this poem, the speaker chanced upon four delicate, hungry, and orphan foxes in the wood while he was taking a stroll. He immediately became very protective of them. He makes an earnest request to nature to take all precautions to take care of these helpless little foxes. He first requests the wind to blow softly as a strong wind would blow away these delicate animals. He then requests Spring to be even more gentle and not to alarm them as he has covered the little ones using boughs as shelter for them. Nature should show more sympathy by not bringing in a severe hurricane or rain that would almost kill the orphan foxes as they were already whimpering with pain. Now let's start this poem. Speak gently, Spring, and make no sudden sound. For in my windy valley, yesterday I found newborn foxes skirming on the ground. Speak gently. The speaker in the poem pleads with early spring to come gently. The speaker in this poem pleads with early spring to come gently without making much noise, means without making any noise. That he wants that spring come silently, quietly, without making any noise. Why? Because for the previous day he had found four newborn fox cubs wriggling on the ground in the windy valley where he lives. Means the poet has found the previous day four newborn four little foxes, and they were wriggling on the ground. They were moving here and there on the ground. That's why he requests, or we can say he pleads to the spring that come silently without making any noise, because he don't want that four little foxes will disturb. Walk softly, march, forbear the bitter blow, her feet within a trap, her blood upon the snow. The four little foxes saw their mother go. Walk softly. Forbear means stop from doing something, and bitter blow means cold, harsh, biting winds. Now here, walk softly means blow softly. He begs the cold March winds to blow softly, for the cubs had watched their mother die. Why he wants that the wind blow softly? Because that the cubs have seen, they have watched their mother die. Her feet caught in a trap and her blood splattered on the snow. The blood of her mother splattered on the snow. That's why he asks the March wind that blow softly, means walk softly, because the four little foxes have seen their mother died, and they were very we can say very frightened. That's why he won, and he told to March winds, go lightly, spring, Oh, give them no alarm when I covered them with boughs to shelter them from harm. The thin blue foxes suckle at my arm. Go lightly. Boughs means students, large branches of trees. Thin blue foxes, the foxes are weak and thin because they have not eaten. They are described as blue because they are very cold. They are very cold and have no protection from the frost and storms. Here, the poet is saying, means the poet asks the spring to treat softly and not scare the babies because they have already frightened and they were shivering. So he asks the spring to treat softly and not to scare the babies. They were blue with cold and starving when he covered them. And they were blue, as by reading this word you can understand thin blue foxes. As I've told you, thin blue foxes, they are described as blue because they are very cold and have no protection from the frost and storm. And thin represent here that they were very weak and they have not eaten anything. They were starving. And when poet covered them with branches to warm them, they had suckled his hand. The foxes had suckled his hand. Why? Because means that the thin blue foxes suckled the arm of the poet, and that tell us that the foxes mistook the speaker. They have mistook the poet, or we can say they have mistook the speaker for their mother. They do so because previously their mother was their one source of warmth and comfort. And so when the speaker tried to shelter them and keep them warm, they mistook him for their mother. That's why they suckle the arm of the speaker. Step softly, Mars, with your rampant hurricane, nuzzling one another and whimpering with pain. The new little foxes are shivering in rain. Step softly. Rampant means something that is bad and spreads in an uncontrolled manner. And nuzzling means snuggling up to. And hurricane means a violent storm with very strong winds. And whimpering means to cry softly. Here, the speaker requests Mars to treat softly with his wild storms because the baby foxes were cuddling up to one another and shivering and whining in the sleet. Now here he is request the Mars to treat softly. Why? Because the foxes were nuzzling and they were slugging to up to each other and whimpering. They were crying softly with pain and they were shivering in the rain. So step softly. So he wants that Mars treats them softly. Students, the speaker is addressing in this poem the onset of a spring, and the March is still cold and snowy with heavy winds and sleet. And the speaker asks early spring to be gentle as it blows through the valley, for he had seen four little cubs huddled together, hungry, frightened, and shivering. And even the foxes had seen their mother blood splattered and dying with her feet caught in a trap. And he has covered them, the speaker has covered them with branches to keep them warm, and is now pleading with spring to come softly and treat softly to them. And why, speaker, why does he plead with nature, students? Because humans are supposed to have feelings of nurturing, but since one of them has brought this on, the speaker pleads with nature to protect the babies. And spring is heralded with joy as the season of rebirth. But here in this poem, it is said it is a sad season of death for the mother fox and probably for the babies too. And by this, we can understand that the speaker is a kind person and concerned about the cubs in the wild. And the speaker asks the mouse to do this all these things because the fox cubs are lying alone in the freezing cold and without any food or shelter, and without any food and shelter, and if the weather continues to be stormy and frosty, the cubs will possibly die. That's why he requests March spring to walk softly and blow softly. Now the explanation of this poem, understand, students? I hope you all have understood. Thank you.